if this is something that only I have felt, but I feel like sometimes when guys grow up with no sisters, like they only have brothers, they have this very narrow view of what a girl should be like. And I feel like they have an expectation when they're dating that the girl is going to be feminine 100% of the time, like they're going to sleep in lingerie every night. And I think that Shahid Kapoor fits that description of men. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a point where Vidya Balan was throwing shade at Shahid Kapoor for, making comments about her body, her weight, and suggesting different things so that she could lose weight. And I hate to be the one pointing this out, but I think that Meera Rajput fits the aesthetic of what a man thinks a woman should look like. And for this reason, I think that guys who have sisters have an advantage when it comes to dating because they have a very realistic view of what girls are like. They don't expect girls to be all dolled up and, be presentable even when they're like chilling at home. So I think that it definitely helps them. Shahid was also infamous for being a controlling boyfriend back in the day when he was dating Kareena and Priyanka Chopra, as we all know. Kareena gave up meat and she went vegetarian when she was dating Shahid. Although she said that, she did it out of her own choice. I'm sure there was some manipulation game going on where she felt like she needed to do that. But yeah, I think that, the one silver lining I would say is that I think men who have no sisters, once they date a couple times and once they have like a couple of serious relationships, they do, I think, overcome that. That's what I hope, because now their idealistic view of women, I guess, disappears because they know that girls are wearing pajamas and walking around like looking like a guy half the time when they're at home. Not to say that it's your fault that you didn't have a sister growing up, but I think that you just have to put in an extra effort to grow out of that. And some men, I think, naturally are intelligent enough to know that women are just like them and they're not going to lay around in their lingerie all day long at home. And not only the fact that Amrita and Meera Rajput are look identical in many ways, also the fact that Shahid had an arranged marriage. Kareena went on to obviously break up with Shahid and then marry Saif, but Saif's first wife's name is also Amrita. So I know that it's just it made it just something that I wanted to point out because it just seems like a lot of cosmic, stuff going on right there.